here's the first steering wheel I bought. Okay. As you can see, this is the Mad Cat steering wheel for Nintendo 64. As you can see, Janie really likes this one. It comes with a memory card slot here for Rumble and all that. This is one Janie likes to use for Mario Kart. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. I mean, it seems like it's held together by wires. I mean, like rubber band wires or rubber bands or something. But it's very effective. It's very good. It's got analog switch here, right here, analog and digital. It's got the control scheme over here. You know, like for playing Mario Kart, you hold down while you're playing it. You hold down and you shoot a turtle behind you. You hold up, you shoot a banana up in the air. You know. Then you got the 3 buttons on the side here and 3 buttons on the side here. And the best part about these is it's like Mad Max or something. It's like when you're driving down the road, it's like fucking you know, like the old, I forget what they're called, but you know, those horse battles or whatever. And you got trick tires, you know, flat nail guy. Well, anyway, it's kind of like Knight Rider type shit. You know, this I call this the Knight Rider steering wheel. It's you know, and it's got the stick shifter here. It's got buttons on it. But, you know, these are just things we missed out on when we was kids. See, the idea was I wanted to get steering wheels for Nintendo 64 for this one game, you know, Mario Kart. But not only that, you know, Cruising USA, Cruising Exotica, Cruising World, F-Zero X, Wipeout, Monster Truck Madness, with the NWO trucks. All these were fucking. You know what is awesome with a steering wheel that you would have never thought? Road Rash 64. I mean, it's fucking awesome. Now here is my pride and joy for 64, Nintendo 64. The Concept 4 came in the box. I mean, this thing is fucking like real, dude. It is like real. I mean, I just want to hook it up and play it right now. Like I said, comes with clamps, clamp to a table and stuff. Comes with a plug-in. Plug-in is American, unlike that one. This is what you use for Rumble. It takes batteries, but you'd rather want to use an AC adapter because you know you don't run out of power. Now here we go, right here, boy. I'm gonna show you that bad boy. That is a real steering wheel. I mean, I kick ass this thing. It is good. I mean. You know, when you can adjust it, you know, you can set it on your lap, you know, in between your legs. Like this. You can have it sitting, you know, like you're driving a bus or something. You can set it between your legs. Here's the deal. Pedals. Now, unlike the other one, this one doesn't have stick shifter. But as you can see, it's got the buttons here and buttons here. All your C group over here, up, down, left, right. Set. I can set all my buttons to wherever I want. I can set them, change them here. And then behind the wheel, I don't know if you see these little flaps? Those are buttons too. So those are my shifters. See, I'm driving down the road. Shift up, shift down. But anyway, you put it between your legs like that and drive it like that, you know, like you're driving a bus or a bike. But I mean, I played it with it like that, but I like it like this. You put it right here on a table, like that. Look, man, it's just, you know. And if you want to get technical, like playing Mario Kart, you know, and you're like, whoa, 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 you know, and you got the start button right here, you know, Z button right there, you know. But I usually set my buttons differently. Like I'll have the A and B button right here. You know, I'll have those be my shoot buttons and jump buttons, or this will be my jump button. You know, however I want to do it. I mean, the best thing about this that beats all the others is you can remap your buttons wherever you want. So, must have for Cruising USA, Mario Kart, Nintendo, you know, all those. Oh, it's a real rubber wheel, you know, real rubber. Well, like I say, you want to keep things put up, keep dust off of them and everything. This is I mean, I didn't want, the reason why, see, the Concept 4 one I bought, the one I was just showing you, the red one, is brand new. And I didn't want to take a chance on getting one that was used and broke or whatever, so I wanted to buy a next one. So what I saw was something that really stood out was this Naki steering wheel. It looks just like the Mad Catz, and I've played with the Mad Catz one, and I gotta say, it works great. So I figured this one looks just like it. It ought to work too, right? This one's way better. You know why? Because it not only goes to Nintendo 64, but it also goes to Sega Saturn and PlayStation. So I had just got this out and played with it the other day, and I must say, there's the pedals. Keep plastic, it's brand new. But anyway, you know, you get that idea. Keep things in plastic, like I tell you. Keep things put up, you know. But it's better than the Mad Catz, I think. You don't feel like it's a wire. It's like really analog, you know. And you can set your buttons down here, you know. It's got a real shifter, up down, and this is just made for Sega Saturn and PlayStation, man. So the idea is, I got this one, PlayStation and Sega Saturn. So since I have this, I can play all the analog games for Sega Saturn. You know, it's totally awesome. Like Need for Speed, who would have thought Need for Speed on Sega Saturn is better than the one on Super Nintendo? Because the Sega Saturn version has analog. Now, if you don't know the difference between analog and digital, let me tell you. Digital, whenever you push a button in a racing game like Need for Speed, or the old Road Rash, if you push a button, you automatically go all the way to the side, you know. But there's no control over it. But with analog, you have, you know, here's digital. You're all the way over. Here's analog. You gradually turn, and it's realistic, you know. So games that have analog, it's more realistic to turn. I mean, if you turn just a little bit, you want to turn just a little bit. You don't want to go all the way over. So that's the difference between analog and digital. And there's the Need for Speed for Saturn. It's you gradually turn when you gradually turn. I mean, for instance, in the HUD mode or in the in-car view on PlayStation, if you push left or right with the steering wheel, you might have the steering wheel right here, but in the car, it's all the way over. And it's like, man, I don't want to turn all the way. I mean, shit, that's not right. I mean, I want to control my car all over the road like so. I don't want to control it like, ooh, I'm all the way up against the wall, you know, stuff like that. So that's the difference. In the Sega Saturn version is the only one out of the 3DO and PlayStation that has the analog, realistic steering. Is that all? No, that's not all. I got one more bad boy for you, and this is the one that takes the most. This is my most favorite, most expensive steering wheel. Behold! Look at there. Real racing metal brake and gas. Analog too. That means if you push it lightly, you speed up lightly. Push it all the way, go all the way fast. So, behold, look at the power. Look at the majestic. Look at it. Chrome. Well, it's not real metal chrome, it's painted chrome, but I mean, real shifter. It's got up, down, and then a right shift. And look, analog walking horn. It too, like the Nintendo 64, real rubber. Has the switchers underneath it. Underneath, you know. But and it has the PlayStation mapping over here. You know, X, square, O, and triangle. Now, I had this thing for about a year, and I just figured out how to get it to work the other day. It goes to PlayStation, PC, PlayStation 2, and Nintendo GameCube. Hey, it goes to Xbox too, I forgot to say. It goes to Xbox, it goes to GameCube, it goes to PS1, PS2, and PC. I mean, that freaking steering wheel is the best, man. I just can't believe must have Grand Theft Auto, Driver, Road Rash 1, you know, Road Rash 2, 3D, Road Rash Jailbreak, Driver 2, You're the Wheelman, the Wheelman's Back, Driver 3, you know, Destruction Derby, you know, GameCube games, Mario Kart Double Dash. You know, I haven't played any racing games on Xbox, but Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. I mean, this steering wheel is made for these games, dude. I'm telling you, you ain't never played these games unless you use steering wheel. This steering wheel, I mean, it has analog control, and in the bottom left corner there's a cross. That's a digital cross. It has start and select. It has set. You can change your buttons all around, remap them. Like if you're playing a particular game and ain't the way you like it, you can change them around. PC games, man, Grand Theft Auto 4 too. You know, I've even played on PS3 Grand Theft Auto 4. And it's just any racing game, any game you think of that you could use a steering wheel in. I never thought about it, but it works wonders. I mean, if you want analog steering, digital. I tried it with Ridge Racer. They ain't happening. You know, left to right. You know, you got to be real fast. I mean, this Ridge Racer won't work. I mean, but yeah, everything else, man. Need for Speeds. I did Need for Speed, and you know, the original Road Rash. It might not be analog steering, but it's slow steering, and plus the L and the R, it helps you steer further. So yeah, the steering wheel works wonders with that. I mean, it's perfect for the original Road Rash. Great. But another problem with all these steering wheels, they only work on the consoles that they came out on. So, I mean, whatever they got the adapter for, that's what they got. They're not compatible with thin switchers or extenders. And I mean, this thing is freaking awesome, boy. I mean, you don't need a table, but I prefer one. Take a table, put it on your lap like this, just drive down the road, boy. The best part is the analog for Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, you walk around with the analog. You hold this R trigger to aim, and you press the X to shoot. You know, and you can aim around, shoot. Then when you get back in your car, boy, you're driving away in a real car. I mean, it's just absolutely awesome. And yeah, it works great with Mario Kart Double Dash. You know. Street Race Syndicate for PS2. I mean, anything that has, you know, real driving. So that's pretty cool, man. I just recently got this to work. Turns out the only thing that was wrong with it all this time is that it will not work with adapters.